Good evening, everyone. Good to see you all join. And today's yoga is from JKYog. Jagadguru Kripaluji Yog was founded by Swami Mukundananda, a global spiritual leader, a mind management authority, best-selling author, Vedic scholar, and Bhakti saint. JKYog's primary mission is to uplift humanity through the true knowledge of Vedic scriptures by enhancing people's physical, mental, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual well being. Over the last 4 decades, millions of souls have been ignited by the fire of loving service to God through the sublime path of Bhakti Yog. And today's instructor, Devi Devi's upbringing is in Myanmar, instilled in her the invaluable traditional values of spirituality and meditation. With over 15 plus years of teaching experience in the wellness field, she is highly experienced yoga and meditation teacher as well as certified educator in Ayurvedic medicine. Devi's expertise also extends to kinesiology, personal training, and more. Currently, she is serving as a Prem Yoga Teacher Acharya at Dallas, right? Yeah, Allen. And today's theme for the practice is practicing asanas for deeper meditation for self-awareness. And we are really honored to have you here, Deviji, today. And it's over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Surekaji. We will start with the opening prayer. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Acharyamam Vijaniya Navamanyeta Karichit Namartya Buddhya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru. Honoring our Guru teachers, and let's open the practice with 3 Omkara as well. You can follow along and chant 3 Omkaras together. Breathing in. After 3 Omkaras, start breathing longer than your normal breath. We know yoga without breathing is not quite yoga. So start breathing longer. Full yogic breath if possible. As you breathe in, your stomach expanding, your rib cage expanding, and your chest and shoulder expanding, feeling the airflow. As you breathe out, your shoulder, chest go down, your rib cage, your stomach goes in. Breathe through your nose and breathe longer, deeper. Go through each region of your lungs. Breathing in, stomach expanding, rib cage, chest and shoulder. Breathing out, shoulder go down, chest go down, very subtle way. Rib cage, stomach goes in. Now, if any of you want to combine the devotion and sadhana towards your yoga practice, you can chant in the mind And breathe through the nose. Always breathe through the nose. Chant in the mind. For example, breathing in, Radhe. Breathing out, Sham. In such way, you can take mantra as a breathing as you breathe as well. Today's theme is asana for enhancing meditation. So we're going to do a few asanas and how to practice asana so that we can really enhance mindfulness, heartfulness, and quality of meditation can be enhanced. So start with the breathing. After breathing, let's add the movement into the breath. So everybody can sit in Sukhasana, just sit comfortably. Hands placed on your knee. As you exhale, bring your body forward, only as far as you can. And as you inhale, start rotate your waist from your right side all the way to your left. And as you exhale, bring it back forward. And do this for 3 to 5 rounds. Kati Chakrasana. So inhaling, half circle. As you exhale, half circle. You can include your head to really get the good sensation of stretch on the waist and neck. Matching with your breathing. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. You can do this with your eyes closed. The key is to connect your movement and your breathing. Exhale. And now other way around. As you breathe in, reverse the circle. And exhale. Observe those sensations and the movement. No rush in your movement. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, last one. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, once you complete 3 rounds from both directions, let's switch it up the way you're sitting, left and right, front and back. Maybe you're always sitting on the other side as you cross leg. So now this give your hip a chance to balance and alternate. And as you sit like this, we move on to shoulder rotation or movement. Skanda Sanchalan. Nice way to start with these joints, major joints that bring mindfulness to the practice. So rotate your shoulders, match with your breathing, breathing in, breathing out. Again, you can do it 3 to 5 rounds. Breathing in as you rotate up and back, breathing out, down and forward. And we want to do it very slow, and motion should be full and complete. So your as much as your shoulder can go, your motion's going. Breathing in, breathing out. Three to 5 rounds. Once you complete your shoulders, both directions, hands could be on the knee. Moving on to neck joint. Now, when it comes to neck joint, if you have any cervical issue, if your doctor recommend not to rotate, you just do your directional movement up and down, left and right. That's absolutely fine. If you're okay to rotate, now the speed has to be very slow so that we're really bringing the attention of the sensation of stretch on the neck and not doing very fast to make it more. So go ahead and exhale. Your chin, bring it down. As you inhale very slowly, from your right side. Again, half circle inhaling, half circle exhaling. Continue 3 rounds from both directions. Breathing in, up and back. You're feeling those sensations on your jaw, throat. Breathing out, forward. Three rounds from both directions, so one last round on this one. Breathing in, breathing out. And reverse your direction. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Go ahead, last round on this side. Slow motion that gives you mindfulness and a little pause of time. So all of this should be covered detail and complete attention. Draw your attention to all the sensation that you're going through. Now, after 3 warm up, let's also go for toes, arms, which are important. So go ahead and stretch out your legs straight. Your hands can just rest and support behind you if you have to, or your back. And movement of your toes. All of these are very subtle, yet if you pay attention, the movement give you the sensation. Once we bring our mind to that sensation and breathing is cooperating, we are already starting the mind management of the quality, the enhancing of mindfulness. And that's what we want in our yoga practice. And today's theme is to really cover how to practice the asana to enhance all those qualities. So after your toes movement, ankles, point and flex, point and flex. And you're still breathing, full yogic breathing, feeling the ankle joints. Maybe you can feel your calf as well. All these feeling, sensation is actually a part of the treatment. We have a sensory treatment for mind issue. So yoga practices, we're naturally going and recognizing all the sensation in a very healthy way beforehand. So that's what we want. Now, after your feet and ankles, add your wrist as well. Stretch out your arms straight. Make a fist with your thumb inside. We call it Adi Mudra. Rotate your wrist. Rotate in a way that you feel your wrist joint. 5 to 10 round clockwise. Breathing in. 5 to 10 times counterclockwise. Breathing out. And relax. Once you complete with all these major joints, come to your hands and knees. Let's warm up the spine. Our Madhyasana, or known as tabletop, where you place your palms right underneath the shoulders and knees right underneath the hip. The width is also your knees, hip width apart, your arms, shoulder width apart. So your frame should be very straight. Another mindfulness, another benefit of yoga asana teaches us the form, the importance of the form, the alignment. So all the universe, everything, creation that work on geometric alignment, that's why all these numbers. So the same way, our body, if we can align somewhat to understand with your structure, alignment, it becomes very, very beneficial to your body, to your health and internal organs. So all these alignment, do not underestimate. One thing in here is also your ankle bones should be down on the mat so that you can also stretch and extend as you stretch. Now from here, very popularly, we go cat and cow stretch. Let's do that. Breathing in, lengthening your spine. Inhale, breathing out, rounding the back, stomach in, pelvic tuck, chin go to chest. Now, not only that, push your palms and that ankle bones that you want to seal on the floor, push to the floor. Now you're really getting the stretch on the upper back. Stomach can go deeper in. That's your exhalation. And inhale, lengthening. Look up. So your eyes get stretched and chin up. Jaw gets stretched. Throat gets stretched. Okay, and with those sensations, your mind go into breathing. Exhale. Do this for 3 to 5. Rounding the back, stomach in, push the floor with your both feet and palms. Deep stretch. And as you inhale, lengthen, look up, chest open. One more round. Exhale. Inhale. And go ahead and make your spine neutral. Now let's go for one more pose. In this position, we tilt the body slightly halfway upside down. So if you were having high blood pressure, recent surgery with eyes, ears, nose, and any condition, you can skip. Wrist, shoulder, take precaution as well. If you're very healthy, you must do this Pavatasana, also known as Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog, very popular. And it is our mountain pose. So the body has to shape like mountain. Less practice, and then I will tell you how special this pose, this asana could be to help to enhance the quality of your practice. Now, to do that, tuck your toes, lift your knees off the floor, push your tailbone up and back. Your fingers spread wide, so you're really lengthening your spine. Your ears may be catching at the same level with your arms. And if you're tight, you cannot straighten your legs, that's okay. Bend your knees and be comfortable at least. If you're okay to soften the heels down, wonderful effect to stretch your calf, hamstring. Now, this pose is also your slight reverse pose. You're pushing your palms to the floor to lengthen your spine towards your tailbone. So you're getting that decompression of your spine, lumbar spine. Your samana get moved because your stomach kind of turn a little upside down. And it's very good to relax your heels to stretch your calf. Relax your neck. Let go all the tension from the neck. You can let it hang. And if you're too weak or too tight, you won't last long there because your form will be different. Instead of mountain shape, it will be little round bridge. So now take a rest. Knees down. You can sit on the heels to rest. Forearms, forehead down. Long inhaling. Long exhaling. Balasana. Also known as Shashankasana. You can throw your hands back to rest either way. Complete rest. This is the pose where you can drop all your limbs like a fabric piling on the floor so that you can feel the gravity and you can rest completely. This is also known as recharging pose, restoring the energy pose. If your hip cannot touch your heel, that's okay. At least ease your weight onto it. Long inhale. Long exhale. Take your time with your inhale. Come back to this hands and knee if possible. Now, if your body is limited, feel free to modify any way you like. If you're joining from the chair, all of this, you can just continue the joint rotation. You can do a gentle forward fold from the chair. That's it. If you can do all these poses, asana, you must maintain all those agility and sustainability of your joints, agility. So let's do one more round of Bhavatasana. Fingers spread wide, tuck your toes, exhale, enter into Bhavatasana. Keep breathing and holding the Bhavatasana for 3 to 5 long deep breathing. Long inhaling, long exhaling. Now, as we talk about this pose, how we can enhance the mindfulness, this is already decompressing your spine, reversing the blood flow, activating all the good system in your samana, in your nervous system. Shoulder gets strengthened over time. Your hamstring and calves get the stretch, so very good flow for all your meridians over time. And relax. So each asana, according to their name, according to their quality, alignment, each asana has its own purpose that they serve us. So if we pay attention to all that, each asana, one asana can go a long way. Very good. So after this practice, now let's just come back to sitting. Stretch out your legs straight. Breathing in, breathing out. We will continue with the seated warm-up today. If we want to enhance our meditation, sadhana, joining the satsang, we have to enhance the stamina to be on the floor. So therefore, your hip flexor, your knee has to be healthy. Your whole spine, lower back has to be healthy to be able to sit on the ground for a long time or as long as you wish to without letting anything bother. So all these joints comes in play. So we will warm up the knee and talk about all these seated posture. So grab your right leg from the underneath your thigh by the knee, bend and straight, bend and straight. Long deep breath in, long deep breath out. Paying attention to your knee joints and your hip. And after about 10, relax other side. Bend and straight, bend and straight. Long inhale. And long exhale. And relax. Now, both legs. That's the question. Is your core okay? Is your back okay? If you don't have any pre-existing issue, feel free to try for your strength of your core. Otherwise, just continue one at a time. So take precautions and no exertion. You know your body. So if you're okay, if you're strong, both together is a lot on your core, a lot on your hip flexor. Your hands not putting weight on your palms. You're just balancing your palm, just balancing behind you. See if you can get 5 to 10 as well. Long inhale. Not easy. So if you have back issue already, be careful. Or skip. Long exhale. But this is the strength we need, all right here on your core, to be able to sit and support your back. Great. Now after the core, knee, let's look at our hip. Come to your titili asana. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Try to bring your feet as close as you can towards your body. Grab your toes. Lengthen spine. And this is also, we know very well. You can shake your knees up and down. Hip flexor, hip agility. Long inhale. Long exhale. Long inhale. Long exhale. As you bring your knees up and down, the warm-up start from the very base of the spine or the joints of your psoas, your hip flexor. Notice the temperature. After about a minute, temperature definitely increasing around that region. That's why this is known for all the genitors organs, prevention of the prostrate, and so on. So at least about a minute. You can also at most do about 3 minutes every day. Long inhale. Long exhale. So we have to do enough and also long enough in each asana. Also enough attention why we're doing it. That's the whole point of cherishing each asana and really reaping the benefit out of each asana. And one asana go a long way to enhance all benefit in every direction. The physical health, mental health, awareness. So we have to really find the love in the practice and the asanas. Sometimes asana got overlooked. So after a while, you should feel the sensations. Otherwise, don't stop yet. Right? Stamina. Breathing in, breathing out. And release. Great. Back to core and seated stamina, strength. So we have to have some strength in the body, muscles, core strength to support bones. Nowadays, osteoporosis is very popular, happening, very common things also to find out after about 50 plus, 50, 60 plus. So bones, if the muscle strengthening become very crucial. So Chaki Chalasana, we have this asana to keep core, waist, hip strong. The way to do it is open your feet to mat distant apart. Keep your toes up. Firm your heels on the ground. Interlace your fingers. Inhale. Again, this asana, if you already have pre-existing lumbar issue, degenerated is hernia, you have to take precautions, skip if needed, because we gonna use a lot of core strength. If you don't have core strength, it can go to the back. So take precaution on that. If you're okay to try, lean back to put weight on the core, and you're holding with that muscles not to fall back. You're leaning back quite a bit as far as you can, and rotate. Exhale. Pass your toes if you have that agility. Inhale back. Go to that very straight, good full extension spot, and then rotate. Inhale back. Exhale. Pass your toes with your arms, with your palms if you can. Rotate. Now you can do 5 rounds clockwise and counterclockwise both direction today. You can enhance it to 8, 12, 16 later on. Nice and slow, matching with your breathing. You're inhaling, exhaling, hold. Again, take precaution for your back if your core is not strong yet. A lot of core, a lot of hip. Breathing in, breathing out. And other side after. Reverse your motion. The slower you go, the harder it is, because the duration that your muscle has to contract is longer. So no rush at all. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go deep. Go with your breathing. We have to have invest some energy in the practice to really master all these limbs, this instrument, this body. 5 to 8. Are you counting? Or if you're counting, you should be continuing. Okay. No force, no rush, no exertion. Know your body. Shake them out. Long inhale. Long exhale. So after a while, after you do this, your back can feel tender. So go ahead and come to Vajrasana if you can. If you don't have this sitting, you can sit on the chair, you can sit in Sukhasana, you can put a block or sit on bolster, block. Any modifications are welcome. If you're okay to sit in this Vajrasana, your tailbone get floated, so you get your back a little rest, already known for digestion. Stay here for 5 long breathing. Long inhale, your stomach expanding, rib cage expanding, chest and shoulder, feel the airflow. Long exhale, shoulders go down, chest go down, rib cage contracting, stomach goes into your spine. Again, make your breathing longer. Five long deep breathing. Now, if you cannot last that long in this sitting, maybe your knees, maybe your hip, ankles, maybe your hip, all of that is the awareness and something to work on. This sitting is very beneficial because we really not sitting on the tailbone. This is the only sitting that enable to float and letting our apana flow freely. That's why good for digestion. After overeating, this asana is recommend. This asana is recommend for to digest, to boost the circulation on the upper body. Great. Now from here, if your feet, toes, ankles are okay, tuck your toes and see if you can sit on your heels. This now change into the toes of fire. Another great stretch for your arch. So another issue to tackle nowadays, not to have or prevent, is our plantar fascia issues. So you stretch this stretches your plantar and your arch, the bottom of the feet, where all the meridian ends and begin. So if you can stay here for another 5 long breathing, your 5 breaths should be very long, at least about a minute or more than a minute, right? If you can, try to mindfully stay. If you have to come out, absolutely fine. If you can mindfully try to explore what you can, what you cannot, that's it. This much we are investing for this body, this temple, instrument of the soul. After a while, your arch, you can feel it. Your toes kind of feel that it catches on fire. So that's why it calls toes of fire asana. And release. You can gently tap and relax. Coming back to your sukhasana now. Cross legs sitting position. Now in your sukhasana, if we like to extend and enhance our mindfulness practice, it could be meditation, it could be your sadhana, kirtan, satsang, even study. We must train our body to stable, settle, comfortable, without any botheration. So seated position, sukhasana, become a very, again, we take it for granted. We are okay for 5 minutes, but we are not okay for 15 minutes right here, right? If that's the case, you must practice to be okay for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe even 30 or 40 minutes, just right here without any botheration.
Good. I hope so.
I think
Yeah,
someone
we
needs
had
to
been, you had
aid
been working
the
since last
person.
like 3 hours, almost 3 hours, more than that.
Yeah. Well, I found it.
Yeah.
There you go. Very good. So, seated position, take a long deep breath in, long deep breath out. Long deep breath in, long deep breath out. With your breathing, with your sukhasana, sukhasana is the first asana that you would like to bring awareness how much really you are actually in sukh, in comfortable position. So this is one way to just sit for a moment, close your eyes and breathe, right? Some of you, this position is too comfortable, too easy. You're not feeling progress. You're not feeling that you're doing enough. you need something. Your hip is already very flexible, your spine somewhat healthy. In that case, as a yogi, some like to meditate on Ardha Siddhasana or Siddhasana. So if you like to enhance from this Sukhasana, you can go to your Ardha Siddhasana, where your heels aligned straight, knees open more out. Sometime you might need some elevation on the hip. If that's so, you can put a blanket or small cushions to align your heels, one heels straight with your perineal muscles and other heel straight and stack. And Ardha Siddhasana. This is one way to, if you like to enhance from Sukhasana to another asana that can help you to really build that sukh in your meditation, in your sadhana, where you don't have to move for a while, where you can really still and catch all those wonderful glimpses of your meditation quality and meditation bliss. So this is another one, enhancing from Sukhasana. Ardha Siddhasana. Good. Let's breathe for a couple of times here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now, don't settle with your Sukhasana now. That's if you're able to catch this asana, sometime you will experience such comfort that it's automatic go into that meditated mode. It inspire you to meditate because of the postures that you have taken, that the asana that you have chosen is so well supported, right? So that's why Sukhasana, so all these yoga asanas, 84 asana, 84,000 asana, doesn't matter. If we need to practice those in order to train our limbs and really find that sukh in each of all these asana to enhance. So that's the goal, right? So then that's where it come from the practice. That's where the practice come from. So Ardha Siddhasana, another asana to really define your meditation practices. Another asana is very popular. Now let's go to one more. You might have already known this one, known as Padmasana, or also known as, some people in Asia like to call it Buddha asana, because of Buddha also sit and enlighten in this way. So either way, this require more of your hip flexibility and more of your structures and quality and a little bit of maybe sanskara, who knows. So if you're able to do so, this is again next level of enhancement in your sadhana, because all of these asanas are defined purposely giving for dhyan. This is also known as dhyan asana, dhyan meditation, concentration, all of this quality. Therefore, it's good to aim for it, but again, do not exert. If you don't have it, it's absolutely fine. You can do meditation on a chair, and you can still have the best quality ever. But again, the core relationship with the asana, posture, mind, if you can do it, we should not leave it out. So this why we're sharing this, and how amazing it feels to take charge of your limbs, your instrument, your sadhana. It's become very obvious, right? So with that, Padmasana, one heels go to your psoas, not hurting your ankles and knee for those who have it. Adha Padmasana is enough. If you have both, full Padmasana. For those who have it, should pursue it, because everyone is different and not the same. But all of us should be reaching to our best to enhance and maintain and sustain our own agility, so that the body get the required compressions, the required extension 100%. And that's how we maintain our health also, and enhance the transcend and enhance the sadhana also. So with that, if you have Padmasana, you must, of course, take a moment, do dhyan, do satsang, do your practice here in Padmasana. Breathing in, if you have it, let's stay for a few breathing. Long inhaling. Long exhaling. Very good. And take your own time. If you've been doing all of this asana for your meditation, wonderful. Now, after you sit for a long time for meditation and your practices or study, or sitting at work, office, we do need other asana that support and maintain the health of the back, which is prone asana. So we must go onto our belly, if possible, every day. So go ahead and lie on your belly. Knees bend side to side. Go ahead and release those tension. Just if you the tenderness of the back. Just naturally, just by going prone asana like this, lying on the stomach, already huge release for the spine. If you have severe back issue, herniated lower back issue already, some of you might need to put extra pillow under your hip or hip flexor belly. If you require that, go ahead and do so. In prone, we have a few foundation asanas that will maintain the health of the spine. Chin down, Shalabhasana. Palms underneath your thigh. Your palm facing up. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen more than lifting. Maybe one leg at a time. If you're strong, you can go both legs together. Breathe deeply for 3 to 5. Lengthening and strengthening maintenance of your strength of the spine. Neck, shoulder relaxed and comfortable. And lower down. Take a little rest and do one more round. Muscles are good to do 2 to 3 rounds to train our muscle neurons. Breathing in, lengthen and lift. If you have issue, you don't have to lift, just lengthen is also good enough. And lower down. Take a little rest. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now come onto your elbow. Palm is down. Elbow, place it directly underneath your shoulder joint. Foot is down. Just lengthen your spine up. Your elbow is still on the floor. the very most gentle way to do your Bhujangasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Now put some engagement of your core, pelvis, shoulders down, elbows still down. Lift your chest if you can. Neck is relaxing, no tension on the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. And relax. So if you make the engagement with the mind, it trains your mind and body connection even better sometimes. These isometric trainings are very popular these days, right? They figured out way later. So yoga already do a lot of these strength with isometric training. Now go ahead and rest after a couple of rounds. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take your own time. After prone asana, you can gradually push the floor to come back to your forearms, Madhyasana. And if your knee joints are very healthy, ankle joints still healthy, tuck your toes, go to your squat, your Namaskarasana, also known as Malasana. If you have this, let's maintain this as well. Breathing in, breathing out. So these are the very few asana that will keep us going to able to sit and stand, get up and down from the floor, right? Tying our shoes, wearing the socks. So this much attention to asanas. Breathing in, breathing out. And relax. After these great asana and then practicing with tremendous attention, mindfulness, now we all can go for a wonderful subtle body relaxation shavasana. So the back also need the supine positions to release and relax any tension. So lie on your back. If you need a little strength, hands next to you, feet parallel, knees up. Exhale, Kandarasana, hip off the floor. Observe your breathing for 3 to 5. And take your own time to lower down. And you can do this also 2 to 3 rounds. Kandarasana or bridge pose. Strength, hamstring, hip, back, strength. Once you're done, knees to the side, one side of the floor. Gentle twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale to other side of the floor. You can guide down with your hands. Gentle twist. Feel very good on your spine. Exhaling. Inhale, coming back. Hug your knee to your chest. Bhavana Muktasana. And relax. Great. So mindfully completed our few important asana to really enhance the love for asana, to enhance the dhyana quality, meditative quality. Now completely still for shavasana. A few minutes, complete stillness. Mind is still aware, awake. Your whole body completely relaxing. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Take a long deep breath in. Let your stomach expand, chest expand. And long exhale, chest go down, stomach goes in. After embracing the stillness and the silence, gently let's wake body up. Move your fingers, toes. Inhale, stretch your arms up and lengthen. You can bring your feet together and lengthen all the joints and limbs. Give a lot of space in the joints. Energize. Circulation. And relax. Slowly turn to the side. Take a moment on your side sleeping position. And slowly come to seated position. Om Asato Ma Satkamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityomam Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Srimad Sadguru Sarkar Ki Jai. Jai Shri Radhe. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Deviji. That's a wonderful session.
Thank you very much, Devi Ji.
Thank you.